Welcome to the Spirit Light Show. This is our first episode that we're doing. Pretty much what the show's going to be is it's going to be covering whatever we want it to be covering. There's going to be like subject matter, like more like tech things, movie things in that genre.
Mm-hmm. We're going to do like a lot of movie reviews. Each episode we're going to try and have a segment on what to watch on Netflix.
Right.
We're going to have good, bad, and meh.
And meh, yeah.
Because there's a lot of things that can be covered in that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of things on Netflix to watch. We're also going to be opening every episode. The first segment we're going to be doing is weird news, because like a lot of things you watch show you news that you know about. We're going to find just weird, kind of funny things that we do, and the whole show is probably going to have like a sense of humor to it, because that's kind of how we are.
Unless we feel like being oddly depressing.
Right.
Then.
And we also make movies, so this is like the best place to keep up to date with those that we're going to be making and that. And we're also going to be doing skits for the shows and that. For this episode, each said we're going to do what to watch on Netflix. Since it's close to the holidays, we're going to be giving you a holiday gift guide of what to buy and what not to buy.
And also, afterwards, I am going to give you a tutorial on how to react, good and bad, to horrible gifts. So maybe you can learn, and this holiday won't be a disaster for you if you get terrible, terrible gifts, which everybody always does.
Right, which holidays are usually somewhat of a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think that takes us into our first segment, which we'll start handing on the iPad here. The first thing, I'll let Kim announce.
This is a very tragic story. I don't know if you've heard about it. A lot of people could have been hurt. Don't think anybody was. A man wielding an axe went through the drive-thru of McDonald's. Received some cold fries. Wasn't happy.
Yeah.
Came back through with his axe, wielded it through the window.
Yeah. He smashed
the
drive-thru window and then threw the axe at them. I don't believe that anyone was hurt.
No. I've been there. McDonald's screws up my order pretty much every time I'm there. So I've thought about taking an axe or a hatchet or...
However, we don't do it.
No. Apparently we should have been in France, though, because it's acceptable there.
Yeah, it's acceptable there. Well, anything's fucking acceptable in France. But,
French people and their French fries, don't make them cold.
And we kind of have a theme here going on of people maiming and attacking fast food drivers. The next one was in San Antonio. A guy went into a Mexican restaurant, and I'm sorry, the guy was from San Antonio. It was in, where was it at? It was in Texas somewhere.
Yeah.
Said whatever, it's Texas somewhere. He went into a restaurant, he ordered 6 tacos. He informed the waitress, I'm going to be getting these tacos for free. When she was telling him how he was wrong, he unsheathed the samurai sword and started demanding his free tacos. Then he got up and ran out the building, and then he started trying to come back in. The woman locked the doors on him, and he said, give me free tacos or someone's gonna die.
If someone came at me with a sword, I would give them all the free tacos in the world.
Maybe it was high. I know, you want some taco, but it was 2:30 in the morning, so that's kind of, or 2:30, it was 2:30 p.m. But it wasn't 2:30 in the morning, is what I mean to say. So, if it's 2:30 in the morning, maybe you would, want to attack someone with a samurai sword to get
I've been
tacos.
pretty hungry for some tacos before.
Right, but...
I'd take a sword, get some free tacos. Tacos are expensive, I'm just kidding. They're not.
I like the finesse of the samurai sword. He could have brought a gun and been like a normal crazy person, but no, we had to push it over the edge and be like, no, goddamn it, I have a samurai sword, and that is what I'm going to use. Mm-hmm. But it's balls for being original.
Mm-hmm. This one's slightly different.
Yeah, this one's slightly different, but it still combines with the theme of weapons and restaurants.
Yes. A man went into the restroom of Fazoli's, put his gun, which he did not have a permit to carry, sets it on top of the toilet paper holder, because that's the good place to put your gun.
That's where you should put guns. That is where you should put guns.
Yes.
Not in the holster.
And this just proves it, because the gun went off and shot him in the leg.
Yes.
He went to the hospital, survived it, unfortunately, because he's apparently an idiot and doesn't deserve to survive it. But he's alive, with a gunshot wound in his leg from the bathroom of Fazoli's.
Yes. So...
that's where they get the red sauce.
Yeah, that's where they get their red sauce, from the blood off their bathroom floor.
Yep.
I'm just kidding. That's not really a thing to say. No, nothing against Fazoli.
I've never been there.
I think I've been there once or twice. It's okay. It's you're, it's
we can also do restaurant reviews. Fazoli's is meh.
Meh. Even though she's never been to it, it's meh.
Well,
yeah.
That's why. I only go to good places.
Who needs endorsements? No one needs those. Anyways, that ends it for our weird news segment. We did 3 stories. Feel like that's enough. Right? And so now we will move into our next segment of what to watch on Netflix. Alright, now we're going to discuss what to watch
And not watch.
on Netflix. Because there are some gems in there, but you have to dig through the piles of shit to get to those
Yes.
gems.
So we are going to start this list. Each episode we're going to have 3. The shit, the meh, and the good.
Yeah,
The gem.
the gem.
So we're going to start with the shit.
Yes.
Munger Road. Shit.
Yeah.
Pile of shit. Just a steamy, hot
Yeah.
pile of shit.
Right. And I mean, like, well, yeah, it sucks because the movie did have potential. I mean, it has a fairly good concept. It was filmed well. Like, the image quality is really good. The lighting's really nice for the most part. But, like,
The acting.
acting and the story just falls apart. It's so boring. I fell asleep a couple times.
I wish I would have fell asleep and I didn't. I was watching you and I was jealous that you were asleep and I was sitting through this train wreck pile of shit.
Right? I mean, I saw most of it, but, like, it was just so,
Bad.
yeah.
Boring.
I mean, like, the characters are just, like, the most generic characters you can
Yeah.
possibly imagine. The cheerleader type thing, you know, and then the jock guys, and them.
Then the one
Oh.
girl that just seems so innocent, but she's really fucking pregnant, isn't she?
Probably.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
It
And,
was
like,
bad.
yeah. And, like, the movie literally ends to say, to be continued. I don't know if it has been continued. I hope to God it hasn't been. It's just like, I mean, even a bad movie is hard to make, but it just sucks. I mean, I just don't understand. Wow, you put so much time and effort into, like, a full-blown movie like that, and then just completely
Any
waste
movie
your
that ends.
resources.
I understand cliffhangers, but if you
Right.
just end it with a to be continued, why make a movie?
Yeah, don't end it with it to be continued.
If you can't think of an end, then you shouldn't have had the movie
Right.
yet.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Yeah.
Anyways, we get to our next one, our intermediate movie recommendation.
Frozen?
Yep.
Not the new Disney movie Frozen.
No, not the
This
new.
is,
No.
This is a different kind of
Yeah,
Frozen.
it's kind of a psychological thriller, I guess would
Yeah.
probably be the best thing to call it.
Which, first of all, this girl, again, another pregnant girl, finds out she's pregnant and then decides to make the really bad decision
Yeah.
to go on a trip into the wilderness with her
Boyfriend.
Yeah, boyfriend.
Which the whole point of it is I guess she doesn't want to disappoint him, and he ends up, like, taking her.
He tells her they're going to go to a campsite.
Yeah,
and
which-
then they go out into the middle of nowhere and, of course, get stranded.
And she's like, why would you do that? And he's all like, well, because it's like an adventure and shit, like, duh, bitch. And then she's all like, I'm pregnant, I hate you. And she's like, I don't think I'm going to keep the baby. And he's like, oh, no. And whatever.
And shit. And then she sees
Yeah.
shit, and then shit happens. And
Right. The movie has some, it uses mainly all practical effects, which is really nice to see. At the end, it's filmed well. The acting isn't actually too bad in it.
No, it's not
The
terrible.
acting was pretty good. The worst part of the movie is the pacing. It's pretty awful.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of it is just, like, nothing happening.
Yeah.
There's a lot of nothing happening, and the movie probably could have been almost half the time and still pack the same punch, because it also tries to do a twist ending. I'm not going to ruin that, in case you do want to watch the movie. And I mean, yeah, you might as well watch the movie if you have nothing to do. I
You're
mean,
digging through the piles of shit on Netflix? Just
right.
try this one out.
Right, because it's not a pile of shit. It's just, it's okay.
More like a poo.
Yeah, it's okay. A lightly scented poo.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's really not. It's not that bad.
No.
And the ending kind of wasn't exactly what I was expecting. But yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe watch it, but, like, don't rush to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't plan on giving it the full
Yep.
5 stars.
Right. So that takes us to our movie that you should watch
Yes.
on Netflix, which is Grave Encounters.
Yes. The first one.
Yeah, the first one. Oh, the second one's awful. I don't think we're probably going to talk about that one. The second one's really bad. You don't need to watch that one.
No.
That was pretty much them like, oh, well, the first one's a pretty successful indie film, so let's just do another.
Yeah, didn't work well.
No.
The first one was really good. Creeped the hell out of me
Yep, it's creepy.
quite a few times.
There are some parts that I'm not crazy about. There's some CG that I thought was a little, like, overdone with the mouth extending. That's seen a lot. Although I really feel like this is one of the first movies I personally saw it used in, and now I see it a lot more, which is kind of weird. Like, I see a lot of people, like, on YouTube and stuff making videos with that
Yeah.
effect. Which,
But as far as Netflix movie goes,
Yeah.
and scary movies on Netflix especially,
Yeah.
this one was definitely not a pile of shit.
No, it was not, and it was quite creepy. It is a found footage kind of film, and it also, I love it because it makes fun of one show in particular, which is Ghost Adventures, which is kind of just a silly ass show to begin with. Just a whole, if you've never seen it, it's pretty much a whole bunch of grown men running around, acting manly and asking for ghosts to give them evidence, and when they hear a fucking knock on a door, they run and piss themselves, and it's like, ugh, you can almost smell the piss in the room, and ugh, it is annoying. But it makes fun of them a lot. So I'd recommend watching a couple episodes of Ghost Ventures, then watching this, and you'll appreciate it a lot more for the sort of funny elements, the tongue-in-cheek parts that make fun of that.
Yes.
It's really awesome. But that does it for what to watch on Netflix. All these things are instant on Netflix as well, which I think they still offer DVD rentals, but usually mainly just instant is what they're doing now. Alright, and that ends this segment. Alright, next segment we're going to be doing here is we're going to be doing the do's and don'ts of Christmas shopping guide. So I'm going to be covering all the things that you should be buying people and the better gifts for this year. She's going to be covering the things that you should not be getting people this year. Blech. So here we go. One thing you should definitely consider this year for Christmas, if you have a photographer in your life, or if you have someone that likes to be into cinematography, it's actually similar to the camera I use, is the Canon T3i. You can actually right now get it on Amazon for starts at like $430. And that also comes with the 18 to 55 millimeter lens, which is a pretty good deal, especially for a starter camera. I use a T5i, which is more, it's really not, there's a couple features that make it more advanced, but really they're very, very similar cameras. So you can go that route, and I'm sure no one's going to complain that you didn't get the extra. You know, you're getting someone a camera like that for Christmas. I'm sure they'll be quite happy with it.
The very first thing for you to not get is anything that involves getting a subscription. Anything that is going to make the receiver of the gift have to spend more money. An example, I know someone that got an XM radio, which is a nice thing to have for your car, you know, if you're going to be getting it a lot, you know, no commercials. However, you get the radio, but you still have to pay a monthly fee or a yearly fee, which I believe is over $100. So if you're going to get somebody that, make sure you include a gift card or a check for another $100 for them to pay for the subscription.
Next thing I want to talk about is there's the big console wars right now going on. And a lot of people are like, oh, we should get the PS4 and the Xbox One. I don't think you should get any. There's like 2 to 3 good games for them. Even that, mainly like one main game. I think we should actually go. You should stick with Nintendo. You should get a Wii U. If you don't already have, and I have one right here, a 3DS. There's all kinds of deals going on these for the holidays. A lot of places are doing combo deals. I know they have a Legend of Zelda one, they have a Luigi's Mansion one, and it's like a Super Mario Luigi's Dream Team one. And I mean, like, the screen on these things are awesome, and they make the 3D a lot better than the regular DS. I had a regular 3DS when it came out, and this is so much better, and the new Zelda game is pretty freaking amazing. And there's tons of good games for the DS, and there's more for the Wii U. There's a new Mario in that, so I would go that route.
The next thing, don't get ugly clothes.
Like American Eagle hippie clothes.
If you look at something and you're not sure if the person you're getting it for would like it, just get them a gift card. I would prefer to get a gift card than something I'm never going to wear, something I have to pretend to like, and something that's just gross and ugly. Also, socks. I love getting socks. I love socks. I keep my feet warm. However, if socks are the only gift that you're going to get me, you're a jerk. That's just rude. Socks are like $1.
Next thing is for the lovely lady in your life. You could maybe get some, like, I don't know, adult toys, some like lingerie. That's always a nice, nice candy cane edible panties, whatever you want to do.
Previously, Josh had mentioned how adult toys or lingerie can be a good gift. It is a good gift coming from somebody close to you, not coming from your creepy uncle, right there with you, or your grandma, or anyone in your family, okay? That's just creepy because then you know they're thinking about you doing the dirty. You know it, and that's just gross. Don't do that.
The next thing is for someone that wants to listen to good music. A lot of people are going out. I know on Black Friday I had a lot of deals on Beats. There's the Bose, and those are really great headphones. But if you want to save money and for headphones that are comparatively good for the price they are, there's the Audio Technica. They are the ATH M50s. They range, I think they're about $100 to $110 online. I think that's what they are. And again, you can get that on Amazon. Most stuff I'm saying you can get on Amazon, maybe not the adult goodies. But, yeah. But, you should get these for someone that really wants that, because you're going to be paying like $100 more or less than these other headphones, and the quality is unmatched for what you're getting for that price.
You know the easiest way to piss a woman off? Get her something that says diet, weight loss, how to lose weight, do this to lose weight. That's rude. I don't
What
care.
if she's fat?
Don't be an asshole.
Oh.
Okay. No diet equipment? Nothing that, even if she thinks she's fat, you don't agree with it. You don't get her anything that suggests she is fat, you're a dick. to get. Don't do any of that shit.
You want to get a gift for someone that you know that they don't have? Then I highly recommend the website uncommongoods.com. I'll just read off a couple things that they have on here that are just kind of like really weird. Molecular gastronomy kit for someone that's really into cuisine and wants to do it. $58. That doesn't seem like a high price. I don't know. I don't do molecular gastronomy because that's weird. How about, I don't know, a rowboat salad bowl on uncommongoods.com. Let's just find one more here. A flavor infuser water bottle. That actually might come in handy. But yeah, if you want to get someone the odd gift, you're like, I know I'm kind of that way. I haven't really purchased anything off there, but it's really awesome and you can find all kinds of unique things you know they don't already have. So Kim, if you got a bad gift, like you're saying about, how would you react?
Well, Josh, I will show you the proper way to get a terrible gift. And I will also show you how other people might react to getting a terrible gift. These are the do's and don'ts on how to get a terrible gift.
Sweet.
Thanks for the present, Grandma. You got a gift receipt in here, don't you? Oven mitts, awesome! Thanks! Thanks, Grandma. Alright, thanks for the gag gift. Where's my real one now? Grandma, thanks! A sweater with elves riding reindeer. Can never have enough of those, especially with how cold it is. Brr! Thanks for the present, Grandma. Uncle Steve, a 3DS XL with Zelda? How did you know? You might have diddled me as a child, but you do give good gifts. Thanks for the present, Grandma. What the fuck is this? Like, is this what you fucking call a present? Would you fucking want this? No, you wouldn't fucking want this. It's a piece of shit. I don't fucking want it. I don't want it.
Okay, this is the final segment of the show here. Basically what we're going to be doing here is we will like kind of recommend maybe other like channels to you, other short films, videos that we like. We'll also be talking about stuff that we're working on, so we'll do that first. We're going to be soon filming something new. It's something different that we haven't really done
mostly
before.
done all like horror or the Jesse White films.
Right.
This is neither. It's more
abstract
yes,
and
more thought going into it.
Right. I wrote it. It's kind of odd. I don't want to say I wrote it with a specific thing in mind, but I don't want to say that because I want people to interpret it however they want. It'll probably be like a week or two till that comes out because it'll take a couple of days of shooting. But we're going to go out into the frigid wilderness and film that. So it's going to be really cold and suck, but hopefully it'll be worth it, the final result. That's the main thing we got working on right now. We have our other videos. I would like for you to go watch them. We have Save Him and The Visitor, plus like she said, we have the Jesse White thing. We have a whole bunch of old haunt reviews. It's probably kind of irrelevant for you at this point.
However, if you are seeing this and you did go to any Friday the 13th haunted house, we would still love to hear about your experiences because we plan on continuing with our haunt reviews, so that'd be very helpful to know. I know
Factory of Terror is doing one Friday the 13th, and I'm sure when we're doing this, we're filming it on Wednesday. It probably won't be up for a couple days. A whole bunch of things I have to do before I can even put this online. But they put a really good show on, so if you did check it out, and let us know how it went, because I doubt I'll be able to make it to that. And then I will suggest another channel for this week. It's actually a big one. Usually, from now on, our other shows will probably be suggesting smaller ones. But if you haven't heard of it, Film Riot. It's an amazing program. They just did a new short called Proximity. They have a whole bunch of other shorts to do and tutorials. It's really awesome. We plan on eventually doing tutorials as well, but they are just, he's obviously amazing, and I would definitely recommend that channel. And I will have links for everything we've talked about, all the Amazon links and the links to all the things that we've mentioned in this show underneath in the description box. Maybe some of the video too. Right? I think that wraps it up for this time. I don't know what we're going to discuss next episode. It'll probably be after Christmas. Well, it'll definitely be after Christmas for there's another one. But we plan on doing them more regularly eventually. So let us know what you think in the comment, like, subscribe. Thanks a lot.
Have a good Christmas.
Yep.
And a Happy New Year if we don't do one before then.
Yeah.